Hi, I'm Craig Phillips. I'm here today with the SureSet team, about to install a resin-bound patio directly onto this permeable base. Resins can be installed on top of a variety of different hard surfaces like concrete, tarmac, or a resin base like this one. SureSet resin systems are committed to providing you with consistently high quality products. The strength of the product is in the resin technology itself, and it's available for installers to be able to offer value for money and excellent installation services. All in all, it covers about 75 square meters and it wraps around 3 edges of the building. We've got the main patio area, which is what we can see here, and it veers off 2 sections of the side of the house. Now below this base, I've laid around 100 millimeters of crushed roadstone for hardcore. This was compacted down. I then formed a concrete strip around 100 millimeters deep by 200 millimeters wide, all the way along the finished edge of the patio area. Before the concrete dried, I installed a metal edging trim to retain the resin. This can also form your finished floor height, the required levels, and create the desired shape of your patio design where it meets the grass. We then rolled out a membrane that covered the first layer of hardcore to prevent any weed growth from below. This was then covered with crushed roadstone. Mechanically tampered down to compact the base and build up the required heights. The household then chose to have an additional base laid for extra stability before we arrived. The SureSet team quickly started to measure and mark the area out. This gives them a gauge of how many full mixers they require.
Okay, today, Craig, we are laying our 6mm Barley Butter mix, which is made up of 3 bags of 2 to 5 stone, 1 bag of 1 to 3, and a small bag of sand. Into that, we add our 3-part chemically curing resin. It's a polyurethane resin, which is made up of 2 parts of resin, an I and a P, and then the catalyst, which we control the amount of catalyst in there, dependent on the temperature, which then results in the curing time being up or low.
And the order of the mix is important?
It is, Craig, yes. We put the larger stone in first. The larger aggregate will lead to larger voids within the material, and that'll increase the permeability. And then we'll put the resin in. So for patios or driveways, such as what we're laying today, we tend to use a 6mm stone, which gives a slightly tighter surface, but still allows the porosity and the permeability of the material. Once the resin's combined within the stone, we'll pour the sand in. The reason for that is because if we put the sand in before the resin, is because otherwise it will fall down to the bottom of the mix if we put it in before the resin, and that can have problems with the strength of the material ongoing.
Now the mix is complete. The hatch can be opened on the forced action paddle drum mixer, and the resin will slowly pour into the wheelbarrow. Once the guys have mixed it on the front, they're barrowing it around, dropping it down in small piles at a time, and then they're using the flat edge rake where they're raking it out to start to set the levels and the depths of it before finishing it off with the trowels. Once you've troweled the resin down flat by hand, you can then bring in a power float. This is called a power float, often used and called a helicopter by the professionals. I've used them before for polishing semi-dry concrete. They have 4 large floats at the base that rotates at different speed settings. The weight of the motor, along with its frame, adds additional pressure to the troweling motion. It can also help ride out any slight discrepancies that may have not been noticed when troweling the finished resin surface by hand. Using a power float certainly speeds up the troweling process. Now, when using a power float, it's often beneficial to spray the top surface of the resin with SureSet's very own tool cleaner. Now, this stops the wet resin from the mix sticking to the bottom of the float blades. Now, there are quite a few elements of skill involved in doing this. Firstly, the guys are bringing a full barrel load round, which will cover about 3 to 3.5 square meters. This top surface is getting laid anywhere between about 20 and 30 odd millimeters. It's put down first. Once it's raked out, it's still standing proud, maybe 10 or 20 millimeters, because it's not compact at that point. And then you have to get your trowel and start to gently compacting the surface down, each time just putting a little bit more weight on it, so you're compacting it as flat as possible but getting it as smooth and as even as possible. Now, whenever working with any form of wet materials like a resin like this, you're going to need a hard surface to start and to finish from. So of course, starting against a house like this, the brickwork is solid enough, you can work your way across that. But when you finish it to where it meets the grass here, it needs some form of rigid edge, an upstand, to basically run your resin to it. As we mentioned earlier, this stands proud about 20 millimeters. And then when we compact it down like this, putting my weight on it now, it's pushing it right the way down and it's finishing exactly on my upstand edge there, which is about 30 millimeters. Standing proud of the base resin. The beauty about using resin like this, if you do feel you have got a couple of little low areas before it sets, you can of course apply a small amount on, sprinkle it on, and then press it down with the trowel, bringing it to the levels that you require. So what Jim's doing there is quite clever. He's got about 25 years experience in laying resin finishes, and he's transferring one part of his body weight onto a trowel, spreading it across there so it doesn't sink into it, whilst leaning across and doing it that way. I'm not quite there yet. I need a bit more practice. With all hands on deck, we finally got the last section of resin installed and polished before we lost the daylight. So that's another successful resin-bound patio complete by the SureSet team. If you're considering any form of resin finish, it may be a driveway, patio, or just a pathway, don't forget to visit the website sureset.co.uk.